Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss about measures of dispersion, in which we are going to see variance and standard deviation. So first, what is variance? It is defined as the square of mean square of deviation taken from its mean, which is denoted by sigma square. So the notation of variance is sigma square. The formula for variance is summation mean deviation taken from mean, which is x minus x bar bracket square upon n. If we take the summation for individual terms, then the formula becomes summation of x square upon n minus x bar upon n, and this summation will be coefficient n. N will get cancelled and only x bar square will remain. Then the formula for sigma square is summation of x square upon n minus x bar square. So coefficient of variance is CV, denoted by CV. Its formula is SD upon mean into 100. Then standard deviation. Simply, standard deviation is defined as square root of the variance, and it is denoted by only sigma. Its formula is square root of summation x square upon n minus x bar square, and coefficient of SD is SD upon mean. Example, calculate variance and standard deviation and its coefficient of the marks obtained by 10 students, and marks are given. So first we have to make this table. आपल्याला याच्यामध्ये x आणि x स्क्वेअर हे काढावे लागणार आहेत, कारण आपला फॉर्म्युला आहे तो व्हेरियन्सचा समेशन x स्क्वेअर अपॉन n मायनस x बार स्क्वेअर. सो आपल्याला मीन सुद्धा काढायचा आहे. म्हणजे इथं इंडिव्हिज्युअल डेटा आहे, फक्त एक्सच्या व्हॅल्यूज दिलेल्या आहेत तुम्हाला. मग याच्यामध्ये तुम्हाला कॅपिटल N म्हणजेच टोटल नंबर ऑफ ऑब्झर्वेशन किती घेणार आहे तुम्ही 10. मग एक्सच्या व्हॅल्यूज दिलेल्या आहेत. टोटल एक्सची समेशन आली आहे 120 आणि एक्स स्क्वेअर कॅल्क्युलेट केला आहे आपण, प्रत्येक व्हॅल्यूचा इथे स्क्वेअर कॅल्क्युलेट केला आहे आणि याची टोटल आली आहे 1714. सो एक्स बार इज इक्वल टू फॉर्म्युला काय तो आपला मीनसाठीचा समेशन ऑफ एक्स अपॉन कॅपिटल एन, म्हणजेच कॅपिटल एन म्हणजे टोटल नंबर ऑफ ऑब्झर्वेशन आणि एक्स म्हणजे आपल्या एक्स व्हेरिएबलच्या व्हॅल्यूज, त्याची समेशन आलेली आहे 120. त्यामुळे इथे मीन किती आला 12. देन सिग्मा स्क्वेअर मीन्स व्हेरियन्स. व्हेरियन्सचा फॉर्म्युला काय तो आपला समेशन एक्स स्क्वेअर अपॉन एन मायनस एक्स बार स्क्वेअर. मग इथे समेशन एक्स स्क्वेअरची टोटल आपण काढलेली आहे जी आहे 1714, ती पुट केली डिवायडेड बाय कॅपिटल एन म्हणजे 10 मायनस एक्स बार स्क्वेअर आपण वरती कॅल्क्युलेट केलेला आहे, तो आलेला आहे 12. मग 12चा स्क्वेअर. नेक्स्ट आता पहिल्यांदा याला 10 डिवाइड केलं तर काय मिळणार आन्सर 171.4 मायनस 12चा स्क्वेअर येणार 144. जर आपण ते मायनस केलं तर फायनल आन्सर मिळणार आहे व्हेरियन्सचा आपल्याला सिग्मा स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल टू 27.4. नेक्स्ट सिग्मा. सिग्मा म्हणजेच SD स्टँडर्ड डेविएशन विच इज स्क्वेअर रूट ऑफ व्हेरियन्स. मग स्क्वेअर रूट ऑफ व्हेरियन्सचा फॉर्म्युला काय तो समेशन ऑफ एक्स स्क्वेअर अपॉन एन मायनस एक्स बार स्क्वेअर. मग इथे व्हेरियन्सचा स्क्वेअर व्हेरियन्स आपण काढलेला आहे 27.4 आलेला आहे. मग तीच व्हॅल्यू आपण स्क्वेअर रूटमध्ये पुट केली आहे, म्हणजेच SD काय मिळणार SD इज इक्वल टू स्क्वेअर रूट ऑफ 27.4. सो फायनल आन्सर मिळणार 5.23. नेक्स्ट रिलेटिव्ह मेजर्स ऑफ डिस्पर्शन फॉर व्हेरियन्स इज कोएफिशियंट ऑफ व्हेरियन्स फॉर विच फॉर्म्युला इज SD अपॉन मीन इंटू 100. मग SD आलेला आहे आपला 5.23 अपॉन मीन इज 12 इंटू 100. सो कोएफिशियंट ऑफ व्हेरिएशन इज 43.58% because it is relative measures of dispersion, therefore it can be given in percentage sign. Next, coefficient of SD. Coefficient of SD formula is SD upon mean. SD is 5.23 and mean is 12. So final answer is 0.43. Next, it is the example for simple frequency distribution. Values of x and frequencies are given. So for the given simple frequency distribution, mean and variance are given by formula is, for mean formula is summation of fx upon n, and sigma square or formula can be built as summation of f into x square upon n minus x bar square. So here only the difference is f, frequency is multiplied by x square. Then in following table we have calculated values of x frequency f into x and f into x square. So first we have to calculate mean x into f. This column's summation is 500 and n is equal to total of frequencies. So capital N's value is 50, then x bar is equal to mean. So formula is summation of fx upon n. Total its column of f into x is 500, which we put here, and capital N is the summation of frequency, which is 50. So our x bar means mean becomes 10. Then sigma square, which is variance. Formula is summation of f into x square upon n minus x bar square. So the column f into x square is created here, which f into x square means frequency 4 and x square means 7's square. So 7 square is 49 into frequency is 4. 49 into 4, it is become 196. In this way we created column f into x square. Its summation is 5138. We put here summation divided by capital N is 50 and x bar means our mean is 10. Then the final answer is 2.76, which is our variance. Then sigma means standard deviation. The formula for standard deviation is square root of variance. Then square root of variance. Variance is 2.76. Therefore, standard deviation becomes square root of 2.76, which is 1.66. Then CV. CV is the coefficient of variance. Formula is for CV is SD upon mean into 100. So SD is 1.66 and mean is 10 into 100. So total final answer for coefficient of variance is 16.6 percentage. CV is always given in the percentage form. Coefficient of SD. The formula for coefficient of SD is SD upon mean. We can see that our standard deviation is 1.66 and mean is 10. So the final answer for coefficient of SD is 0.166. Then next example is for the group frequency distribution, in which we have given that classes and frequencies. For that distribution, formula for x bar is summation of f into m upon n, and sigma square is equal to summation of f into m square upon n minus x bar square. Here we take m square, which is m is equal to midpoint of the class. Then the table becomes class, frequencies, midpoint, f into m and f into m square, in which classes are taken, frequencies are taken. Midpoint means the midpoint of class. So upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2, which is equal to midpoint. And f into m means 3 into 5 is equal to 15. And f into m square, which is frequency is 3 and 5 square is 25. So 3 into 25, which will be become 75. So for the mean, formula is summation of fm upon n. So summation of fm column is 1320 and capital N is frequencies summation, n is equal to 40. So for final answer for the x bar is 33 and sigma square is variance. So how to calculate variance? Summation of f into m square upon n minus x bar square. So f into m square, here we created the column. So summation of f into m square is 50,600. So we take the summation divided by capital N is 40 and x bar we calculated above, which is 33 square. Then this dividation final answer is 1265 minus 33 square 1089. So final answer for variance is 176. And standard deviation. Formula for standard deviation is square root of variance. So square root of 176 is variance. We take square root of 176. So final answer for sigma, which is standard deviation, is 13.26. Then coefficient of SD. coefficient of SD is SD upon mean. SD is 13.26 and mean is 33. So, the final answer for coefficient of SD is 0.40. Thank you.